So, I'm guilty. The last video I made was at the end of November, and it is now January 11th, which means my handicap parking expires tomorrow. Haven't been misusing it, I promise, but it is useful sometimes. The reason I haven't made a video in a while is because honestly, not a lot has changed. I'm still limping and everything. I mean, there's been like small improvements. If I like really focus and concentrate, I can walk without limping, but I can't do it for very long and it kind of hurts, and I have to focus, and I can't run, I can't jump or any of that stuff. I just got an X-ray the other day, finally, because my insurance is being a pain. So I finally got new insurance, and they said the reason is because of 2 screws that are going across the bones. I'll actually show you the X-ray right now. So these ones right here, got all these screws, got 9 of these bad boys, and these 2 are going across both bones, and that is limiting my range of motion apparently, which is why it hurts for me to go past a certain point. So they scheduled a surgery, and I'm gonna get them removed on Friday, which is, today's Tuesday, so like 3 days. 3 days they're gonna get removed, and so I'm actually super excited about that because it's not a super invasive surgery. They don't have to like cut open my whole leg, you know, like ham. They can just like make little incisions, just cut it open, just a tiny little one, and then pull the screws right out. And I'll be able to walk out of the hospital that same day. So I'm excited for that. And then they said about 2 to 3 weeks afterwards, I'll be good to run, jump, and maybe even be doing flips. And within 6 weeks, I will be completely recovered. I'll be able to jump off buildings and all that kind of stuff. But for now, not much has changed. Except actually, a little bit has changed. I have a little more muscle now, but I mean, it's still kind of like a chicken leg. I'm starting to see a little curvature in my calf instead of just like 2 parallel lines. It's like 2 parallel lines, but like one's a hump. And I'll actually show you the leg. Ugh. Scar's still there, obviously, and this is actually still just as numb as it was before. They said there might be permanent nerve damage, so I may never be able to feel there again, but it's not like it really matters anyways, right? I mean, what, is someone gonna tickle my ankle or something? I don't know. And then I'll show you the other side. Ta-da! Beautiful. And you can actually see here, you see that little black thing? Here, I'll scoot a little closer, just in case you can't. It's actually a stitch that they left in that we didn't catch because it was under so much like scar tissue and scabs that we just didn't see it, and now it's too late. But I'm gonna see if they can take it out when I do the surgery. It doesn't really hurt. It's only really if I like push down really hard and like move it around, I can feel it, and it's kind of weird. Hopefully, this time for real, within 2 weeks, I'll be running and jumping. Not like last time, not like 6 weeks ago when I said I was gonna be running and jumping, and here I am still limping. Hopefully, I'll be able to run and jump and flip within 2 to 3 weeks because it's killing me. So, that's my update. Till next week. All right, so hasn't been a day since the surgery. It's actually been a whole week since the surgery. But the day after, I was feeling kind of like, grogged out because anesthetics kind of nail you, you know. The surgery went well, everything went as expected, and actually they told me it only took 4 minutes to get him out. It's only 2 of the screws, so it's not like it's like crazy, but like 4 minutes is pretty good. I don't know, maybe they said 40 minutes, but I was pretty out of it. It didn't really hurt. I took ibuprofen for like a day, and my range of motion is already getting better. And like the next day I actually went and walked around, went to like museums and stuff like that, went swimming. And then the day after that I did the same thing. I walked around museums for a while with my family. It starts to hurt a little bit after a while, but I would say I probably walked like a good mile or so both days.
You serious?
The past couple days it has started to hurt a little bit, like on the inside of my shin, or like my ankle, you know, like that bump that comes out of your ankle. Started to hurt there a little bit, kind of like shin splints, but I'm sure it's just because I have done too much too fast, and there's like, you know, holes in it, so it like is shin splints, but like extreme shin splints. I do gotta say though, I got some pretty bad news again with my stupid freaking insurance. So this is now the third insurance that I've had through this whole process. Yeah. And it is not covering my physical therapy. And I'm like, here's the thing too. Here's the thing. I'm on my family's insurance, and they covered my brother's Accutane, but they won't cover my physical therapy. And I'm like, how is like cosmetics deemed more important than my freaking ability to walk? You know what I'm saying? Like, who needs to walk? Like, that's stupid anyways, right? Dumb. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Until then, I've just been stretching my own foot and whatnot, and I guess I'll just do flips whenever I want, whenever I'm like feeling it. But whatever, it's just frustrating, you know. This whole process is frustrating, and not just because like, you know, my insurance, which is a pain in the butt, of course, but I was supposed to be flipping by now. You know, I've been walking for nearly 2 months now, and so I should easily be running and jumping. They said I'll be flipping by January. They said like first week of January, maybe middle of January, and now it's the end of January, and I still can't even run or jump. And so that's pretty annoying. The reason being is because of those 2 screws. The 2 screws limited my ability to like move and whatnot. And so that's why, but like, it's still frustrating. Especially because I got the mascot gig from my school 2 days before I broke myself, and they were like, you know what? Like, I was like, guys, look, they said I'll be fine by the next semester, and they're like, okay, well, it's the next semester, and the other 2 mascots are picking up my slack, and I just feel like a loser. But whatever. You guys want to see the screws? Let me show you the screws. Hold on. All right. So I asked for them to give me my screws. Pretty excited about it. Hopefully I can get all 9 of the screws removed one day and have like a little collection of screws, you know. But here are the bad boys. These are the little suckers that were limiting my range of motion. Look at this. It's so, whoa, it's so long. It like, here, I'll put this down here so you can see. Well, I was gonna say it almost goes all the way across my ankle, but my ankle is all swollen right now. So I'll just show you on my other ankle. All right, there it is. So you can see that it like goes almost all the way across. Like it was practically scratching the inside of my skin. Yeah, it was. But I mean, I couldn't really feel it. I mean, like I could kind of feel it just because like I couldn't move as much, but it didn't. I don't know, it's weird. I felt like I had a peg leg more, just because like my bones like wouldn't move. But yep, these are the culprits. These are the reasons right now that I'm not flipping. So anyways, I don't know, you know, maybe one day I'll be jumping and flipping again. I'm actually gonna try to go to the gym tomorrow and run for the first time. I'm gonna get a treadmill where you can like hold on to the handles, you know, so I can, you know, not put all my weight on it. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Honestly, probably nothing will come of it. I will update you guys later. Next time I update you guys, I'll probably be at least running and jumping a little bit. Hopefully, according to them, that should be in about a week from now. And then in like 3 more weeks, I should be like all the way back. So we shall see, shall we? All right, so I had surgery number 3, and it didn't, I mean, it helped because now it doesn't hurt when I walk. Pretty much the point of that was just to help me with my exercises because it would hurt a lot. And so hopefully it would help me progress faster and help with my range of motion. And It did reduce the pain, but my range of motion is still pretty similar. It helped my range of motion by, it was like 9 degrees or something like that. So it helped it so that I can walk normally, but I still can't run or jump or any of that crap, which is super frustrating, but it's okay because I like to do extreme physical therapy.
Fuck that. Who let this kid jump at the park?
I never stop.
Who is this kid?
And I just put my cast on my boot, and I do flips on the trampoline with it, and it works out because really the bone is all, it's pretty much fine. There's still a couple like little holes in it from the screws that are still being filled in, but like I can still jump on it and stuff like that. The problem is the range of motion. Because it's been so long, the doctors actually say I have arthritis now. Woohoo, right? Awesome! That's what every trigger parkour trampolinist needs, is arthritis in their leg. So I have arthritis now, and so I actually use one of these bad boys. I could take it off whenever. I just kind of like wear it throughout the day. It pulls my leg up so that it stretches my tendons, because all my tendons in my left ankle have shrunk because I haven't been using them. So I've been doing that, and my tendons have gotten looser. But here I am in April 22nd. I don't know when the last video I made was, but it's probably been about 6 weeks, 2 months-ish. Still not able to run and jump. And they said I should have been able to run and jump a long time ago. So I went to the doctor's office and they looked at it and they're like, wow, that's really swollen still. Pretty much the swelling hasn't gone down, and it got so bad that it actually, so like here's the top bone, right, your tibia, and then here's your like the bottom bone, and it's a joint like that, right? The swelling got so bad that it pushed it all the way back to here, and it just gets stuck like that. So just yesterday or 2 days ago, I got a shot, and it was a cortisone shot, and they take this needle, it's like this long, and they stick it all the way in there, get between my bones, in between the joints, and they fill it up with cortisone. And that was a sensation, I'll tell you what. Luckily they numbed it, so it didn't hurt all that much. It was just like weird because as they filled it up, I could feel like the goo or the gunk pushing against my joints and everything. Weird stuff. And for the rest of the day, I could even walk and I could feel it like a wet clay or something like that in there. It was like a weird feeling. But today is Friday, so it's been 2 days, and things are already starting to get better.
Nice.
When I wake up in the morning, I don't have a limp anymore like I've had. I just get straight to it. I can push my ankle further without as much pain, and it's only day 2. So it, like, usually it starts really working on day 3 or 4. So hopefully this time it will work. I have had a bad case of Murphy's Law. Everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. And when I went into the doctors the other day on Wednesday, they even said, they looked at it, they're like, wow, yeah, it is very unusual for you not to be running and jumping by now. This is not supposed to be happening. And so they gave me like more x-rays and whatnot. And I'm like, really? Like, and I don't know if you guys remember, I might have said this at the beginning of the video. I mean, it's been like, what, 10 minutes for you guys, maybe 15 minutes. For me, it's been like 8-9 months. Back in September, I got gig as the mascot, and I was super stoked about it because, you know, it's like cool, right? And also I have no friends, so that way I can like actually like hang out with people or something like that. And 2 days later was the day I broke my leg. And so I told them like, oh, I'll be fine, like just hold it for me next semester. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, we'll do that. Next semester came along, January came around. I should have been starting to like run and jump by then. Nope. Here I am now, still not running and jumping. But luckily, they're still holding it for me because they're super nice and super generous. But still, like, it's kind of frustrating when I could have been getting paid to do something I love all this time. I've also had some requests come in for like commercials, like, what was it? I think it was like a Ford or a Toyota commercial requested me to like do parkour in their in a video, and they would have paid me like thousands of dollars. But no, of course not. And my TikTok at The Real Miles Morales started really popping off at that time too, but I couldn't do anything except repost. And I got so many people wanting to like do collaborations and whatnot, and I couldn't. I was like, wow, like this could have been like the peak of my career. Yeah, I don't think I made a video about this because I was really sad when they told me. About a month ago, I went to physical therapy, and they told me that realistically, I may never be able to return to 100% again. And so, my flipping career might be over. But I doubt it. I mean, I'm sure like I'll still be able to do like backflips and stuff, like simple things like brandings and whatnot. Maybe even like up to standing folds, but like swing throughs, this is my swing through leg. This is my jumping leg. I don't even know, I'm having a hard time thinking I'm gonna be able to do swing throughs again, and even like corks, like all that stuff that requires a ton of force and torque on that leg. Everything I wanted to do stuntman, I don't know if I'll be able to do that again. And so obviously I'm fairly bummed out about that, but we'll see. I mean, I'm still gonna try, I'm still gonna go for it. And I mean, I've seen people recover from harder things. So hopefully by the end of this video, I will actually be doing flips, like real flips. Till the next update, guys. All right, so I've been meaning to make an update video for like a month now, but